with my 3, you will connect to the word UFO. 1, 2, 3. What do you see?
I see a light in the sky, beautiful light, like sparkling light, spreading its rays like a big star. I see the sun shining onto it and reflecting. It's like a mirror reflecting light all over the place, all over the space. I see it in the middle of the night, going around, playing on the left, on the right.
Is it a human object?
No, it's made by aliens, extraterrestrial entities.
And why do these extraterrestrial entities let the others see them?
Because it's time. And that's makes a link with the clock I was seeing before, exploring this just before. There's a perfect timing to be shown to the world so that people start to be aware of their presence. And some of them are very benevolent. It's not dangerous, not all of them. They want to show that they are benevolent.
So what is the plan? What is the goal with that? Why there is a time to show themselves? Why a time?
People are ready for it. People are getting more open to all kinds of phenomena. And it's like the one I see, the one who show themselves, think it is time to be seen, but they are encountering some kind of they are fighting with some other kind of people up there, and they cannot do everything they want. You know, not all floats, not all vessels have the same intention. There are many, many kinds of intentions, so that they're not all benevolent. But the one I could see just first is very benevolent, or wants to show itself as, think it's benevolent. Maybe it's not so benevolent in the end, but it wants to show itself. And so that, because the purpose of this one, for instance, is to land on the earth and to start to inhabit the earth together with the humans. And the intention looks good, but behind there's another story maybe. But in the first place, they want people to get used to having them in their environment. Like, so they are visiting the earth more frequently.
And what is the reason why they want to live on Earth with humans.
Because it's an experience they want to make.
Okay.
They're just like us, they make experience. They are here to experiment. So, okay, this is kind of new to them, and that's part of a big plan also to start living together. And why not? To see, they are very interested in our race and the way we function, the way our body works, the way our emotion work, and all of that. They're very interested in us. They are studying us in some of the vessels. This is something we revealed maybe in another investigation, that they are studying our body through abduction, and they are doing a lot of research, and now they think it's time to come closer to us. They want to make one with us, to make friends and learn, and I'm still speaking about those in between guillemets, benevolent.
What is their appearance?
Um, they look like I can see one is like the one in Fantomas. I don't know if you've seen that movie, but
Yes.
I can see exactly the picture of that head. I forgot the name of the guy. So it's like a green head or something, or green eyes. Green. I can see the face, but a silver outfit. Very strange look. Dark and it's a strange.
Do they have hair, for example? Some hairs?
Those ones in this vessel in particular, no.
Yeah.
They look really like extraterrestrial. They look like, well, they have a human shape with a head and two arms and two legs. They are just wearing a complete outfit, rather silver black, something like that, dark silver. And some of them, they have big glasses, like if they were riding a motorbike. The head is covered, actually. I can't see if they look like they don't have hair, but yeah, the one that looks like Fantomas is definitely has no helmet on his head, is like no helmet and no hair.
And
He's
the
really,
skin? The
and
skin,
the skin is very dark, like made of stone. I don't know. It's gray, brownish color. It's hard to define. It's not very. They all look a little bit different, but basically they're all kind of the same. They have the same look. There are maybe 100 on this vessel, so it's quite a big vessel.
when you
And
when you look at that, can you feel if their their life is is a little like the human bodies, about 80 years or
what do you mean 80 years?
of life, the time of life,
Oh yes, the span life. Yeah.
the span life.
Yes, something like, yeah. Okay, I understand. I see. No, it's different. There's no limit, really. I mean, if, it's more like hundreds of years. They live very long lives, most of them. But some of them can have some kind of disease, so they die earlier. They have no sex also, so they don't, I don't know how they reproduce themselves. Yeah, it's interesting.
You don't see women?
No, but you know what they do? They are kind of unisex. They're kind of like no sex, but some of them have the capacity to use female, I mean,
Female
women
abilities.
on Earth that they, they abduct for just 24 hours, for instance, and that they extract the reproduction system and they reproduce it in a lab, and they use also the sperm of a man on Earth, and they add their own DNA and their own substance, something they produce in their body. There's a substance that they can use together. Oh, it's very strange, and that's how they. It's a very strange species I'm seeing right now, and they manage to, in a laboratory, reproduce themselves through the help of humans. That's why they're very attached to humans. And once they finish extracting what they're interested, the sperm and the ovule, I'm sorry, but I don't have the name in English right now. But they put back the woman and the man just as if nothing had happened, nicely into their bed at night, and that's it, you know. And that's a specificity of this race we are seeing right now. I'm seeing right now.
So the entities or the people they are producing with that way, that laboratories, we can say they are hybrids
Yes.
with human DNA.
Well, it's a mixture, yes, but it's a mixture, yes, yes. They have, let's say, it's about half, 50% human, and 50% is of their own. But they reproduce. I mean, actually, no, it's a little bit more of their own species. So that's why they are just like the dominance is slight. It's only 55. It's a little slightly more. 55% of their own species, and that's enough to make them just as at the image of their own species.
Okay, and
they can't reproduce themselves also naturally. They don't have sex just like them. They look the same. Yeah.
okay, but where are living this new one created?
Well, they live a lot in the vessel actually, because it's all made of. Everything is there for them to rest, to eat, to voila. But they also sometimes go to a friendly planet where they can exchange with some other species, or meet their own species, which is also relaxing or doing something else on this planet.
And in other planets, can they reproduce themselves without human DNA, or it is the same problem?
Well, for this particular
Oui.
species, it's the
Yes.
same. It's the same.
Okay.
It means yeah, they need the humans to reproduce themselves.
Okay. And when you look at the Earth,
Yes.
um, the ones that are created in laboratories, uh, do they are more do they have more capabilities to adapt on the Earth because they have human DNA? Is it a part of the problem to have capabilities to live on Earth?
Absolutely. This is very interesting question. That's exactly why they need the humans and to adapt on the earth. Exactly. Yes, absolutely. That's
Okay.
why this species is very interested in showing themselves and making friends with human people. And yes, exactly. Yes, yes.
Okay, so if the DNA of the humanity and the DNA of that race extraterrestrial are compatible,
Mm.
so maybe they have the same ancestor, a common ancestor, no? Oh, yes. Similarities between the two races.
Uh, well, it's a compatibility that always existed, actually. They've been here forever, and
Do they participate to the creation of the actual human body?
that's what I'm seeing, actually. Yes, exactly. They are participating in creating the human body in the first place.
Okay.
Exactly, that's what I see. But now they couldn't develop as they wanted to. Like, I mean, it's still a small part of the whole entities. You know, what I see is that they couldn't. They almost disappeared at one point because they were attacked by other species, by other races. You see, and they managed to survive, but it's been a long fight forever. But they are part of the creation of humanity. Yes, yes, they were
Okay.
there from the origin. So that's very interesting. Yes. Mm.
Okay. Now let's let's take a look to the way they are planning to inhabit the Earth.
Yes.
If you look at that, what with the technology, with the science, with their knowledge, with their years of living, which are very longer than a human being, what can they exchange really with humanity?
Um, Maybe bring some technologies,
Okay.
and in exchange increase their race, because instead of abducting those people,
Yes.
those those innocent people who didn't ask for anything, in a way,
Hmm.
instead of being a little bit, they make it very soft and gentle, and they make everything possible so that those people don't even remember what happened to them during the night. They don't, well, or during the day sometimes they don't know it. It just create a lapse in the time, forgotten time, something like that. But basically, they feel it would be so much more convenient, because, like, it's the purpose of any race is to survive and to develop themselves, and they've been so frustrated so far since the beginning not to be able to develop their race as they wanted to. It's in the nature. Like animals on Earth who disappear, and they need to reproduce themselves to make their, no one,
Okay.
nobody feels like disappearing. So, and they really feel that it would help them. Yes, go ahead. Yes.
Okay. But what you say just now is
Mm.
for the Earth, or they are developed in other planets. They are well developed in other planets.
No, it's only they concentrate on the Earth.
Okay,
They
but
feel it, yeah.
that but in other planets,
Yes.
do that kind of people or race are developed, well developed in number?
Oh, other races, you mean?
No, that
I
race
know.
that you
No,
see
no,
in other planets.
no. It only goes to that one planet I could see just before.
Ah, okay, okay,
They have one planet of election where they go back to when they are tired of being on the vessel and they want to, bring some more food in the vessel or, work on the vessel, and then they stay on the planet for a while. And not all of them are traveling in the vessel, or they change, they alternate. They
So in that
uh,
planet, you see a lot
yes.
of population of that race.
Maybe 1,000 or something like that, not so much.
Okay,
And
okay,
then in the vessel, they can only carry 100. But then the one who are, they have laboratories in the vessel, but also on the planet. So
okay,
that's why they make the embryo, the baby, the how do you call
I understand, I understand.
you understand? It's yes, to grow. And
S okay,
when it had an adult, when the child become adults, then they can travel also on the voila. But
okay,
they need this planet to, to to grow that population. But then some of them die, so it's, from disease or from the end of life. That's it,
okay.
after 200 years or something. And then, but it's very fragile, this race. That's why they're doing their best to maintain it alive
It
and
is what,
active and to develop itself. Yes.
okay, it is
Yes.
why it is so important for them to inhabit the earth and to
Yes.
procreate and develop
Exactly.
in
To
the earth.
procreate. Exactly. Yes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Good word. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
but now, if you look at their real intention,
Mm.
what is it possibility? Is it possibly it is possible to do with a race with a big technology who could live a lot of years and between the humanity there is a lot of currencies and difference. But it's not a fair game, a fair exchange.
Why not? It is a fair exchange in their opinion,
It
because
is
they
a
will
fair
bring.
chance for them.
Yes, because they will bring technologies. They will bring. They will
Yes.
change the life of human people. And on Earth, as you know, the how do you say, the energy,
Okay.
what people have developed is going to the end of it. I mean, it needs new ways of living.
I
There will
understand.
soon be no more electricity, and all what people rely on has
Okay.
to change.
I understand. I will explain it in another way.
Okay.
If you are a big boss with a lot of strength and a little boss, okay,
Yes.
what could stop the big boss to take the entirely Earth? What could stop them? They are more powerful. They will live here. What will stop them to make that?
They don't
To,
want to force anything. They're just very benevolent, as I said since the beginning. So they want to take it easy and to be slow and to
okay,
let people adapt
okay,
slowly. They don't want to provoke. They don't want to create reactions against them because they
Okay.
are aware that they can look a bit scary or this or
Okay.
that. So they're just very benevolent, very
Okay.
kind people. So, okay, they want to invade the earth, but slowly and surely.
And definitively.
Yes, but as I said earlier, it's not so easy for them. They can't do everything they want because some other races also want the
Mm,
earth.
mm.
But they want to prevent this race. They don't like races
Okay.
between each others are not nice,
Mm-hmm.
and not everybody up there agrees, and they think they are only a small amount of people compared to other invaders, and who are real invaders. These one are not invaders, like, well, they are. They want to invade, yes, but slowly and
Okay.
in a different manner.
Okay. Just well, we're gonna end that investigation, but to before going, um, look at them, observe them. You have no doubt that it could be possible that they want to take the earth.
They want to take the earth in the end, but to share it with humans.
Okay, to share it with humans. And
To make humans a little bit like them, that's for
okay,
sure.
okay,
Actually, if I look very well, very, very well, their intention is to be the masters, the big masters of the earth. But they don't like to show that and to express that. They try to hide
intentions.
their real intention behind. It's not their strategy, you see. That's the
Mm,
thing. That's the thing. But of course, all the races they want the same, but they have different strategies. And this one is not revealing completely the intention. But I could feel since the beginning, as I said earlier, that they look very benevolent, but
mm,
there was a little suspicion here. But okay.
okay, okay. Thank you. We're gonna end now.